pull-offs. Anybody know about pull-offs or can do pull-off right there? A lot of pull-offs in this Zeppelin song, Over the Hills and Far Away. Way, way far away. A lot of pull-offs. So maybe I should go over how to do pull-offs. If you can do pull-offs, this song will be a little easier to play right here. So he's starting at the chords are easy. Naturally, a lot of chords in a lot of songs are simple. G, D, C, A, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, and H. Yep, gotta learn. There is no H chord. Kidding. So, this one is basically the G chord, right? G to a D to a C, and he does a little walk down here. Which this song is actually, I believe Page uses a double neck guitar, right? I've seen them play it on. You got a 12 string up here, you got a regular 6 string down here. In the studio, he's probably using 2 different guitars, would be my guess. So the first strumming part right here is pretty much that, pretty simple. Just going. Then he's throwing in that little pull-offs right there on that 3rd string, that G string. To a D chord. So, get my camera, come here camera, a little bit closer. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh, boy, how quaint. I gotta move it myself. So that starts out in the G. So going over these little pull-offs right here. And he's playing the D chord. And there again, making the D chord and the G chord. I'm playing mine a little bit differently. Several ways, there's 3-4 ways to play the G chord. There's about 3 or 4 ways to play the D chord. That way, or this way, kind of like a bar chord. Either way you do it on that. You got to come back to that D, right? Come back to the open D chord. No matter how you make it. You can make it with your, bring my foot on, you make it with your foot if you can. Doesn't matter. If it sounds good, it sounds good. So the pull-offs might be a tough one here for a beginner doing these pull-offs. Especially on a acoustic guitar, it's even harder. Electric guitar, a lot easier. These strings are closer to the fretboard. A lot of less distance between there and the frets. So anyhow, the pull-offs, what my power. Got a shortage problem. Yeah, and I work on guitars and make guitars also. Go figure. So the pull-off is to start this song on that pull-off. I'm hitting that open G string. The next is I'm using this finger and these two fingers here, your strongest fingers pretty much. Not your little fingers, just the weakest one of them all, right? So the first pull off is with this finger on that second fret, third string. Pull off and a hammering. If you've heard those two expressions, hammer, hammer down. That's a hammer. This is a pull off. Makes sense right there, doesn't it? Pull, you're down on the string. I'm kind of bending it down a little bit to get pressure. And in the meanwhile, your finger is going, what in the heck is going on with that? Ouch. If you're on an electric guitar, it's a little bit easier. So that pull off, you're hammering first. This is more of a hammer pull off lesson, I think. Kind of both, over the hills and far away. G and D, G and D. So that pull off is so if you can get that right there, so the next strings you're going to be using this finger on that fourth fret, fourth string. There's your next note. This is not a hammer on. You're picking that one. Pull off here. Hammer or pick this one. And then just pick that third string, open G string. One more time. Open G string. More pull offs. So this whole little riff right here, little part riff is in the third and the fourth strings only. You're not involving these two or these three right now. Then come up here on that fourth fret, the third string. Hit that one with the pick. And there's the pull off. Keep this finger hard planted there. So there's the pull off, all on the third string. There's the pull off. Hit. There's the pull off there. Pull off. You want that G string to sound. So on that part right here, I'm only hitting that once. 1, 2, 3. So to kind of start over again from that point. Then that open D string, if you can get this far. And that's pretty much the whole little riff right there. Then you're playing the D chord. And you start all over again. A lot of pull-offs, whole bunch of them. You're hitting that open G string first, then the pull-offs. Then you're hitting that, actually, you're hitting that fourth string, 4th fret, open G. Then you're hitting this note, and then you're pulling off, open D string, then you're playing the G chord. Then he goes into this, goes through this once here. That's how the song starts, with the G. Then he does this little number here. After that, then he's hitting the G chord right here. Starts all over again. Kind of quick. After that little run here, go back to the G chord. Now, if we can, about a 12 and a half minute video of those parts. Hopefully I went slow enough to learn those parts. You can go back and watch it, watch some other YouTubers, other teachers, how they might do it, which is pretty good idea. You get different takes on different riffs a lot of the times. So this other part that I'm going to show you, goes into this twice. Then he does that little hammer again. They're going to play the C chord. To the C chord. Now move this finger up one. Regular C chord. Move this one up to that 5th string, 2nd fret, little finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. So C, then your little finger's looking kind of where it needs to go on that 2nd string, 3rd fret. Now this finger's gonna hit that 5th string also, down 1 from here. C through there. Then right here, he's hitting that note on the A, B, A, like A sharp, that 5th string, 1st fret. This finger gonna come up here at 3rd fret, 4th string. Should sound like that. Your little finger is going, now what do I do? Okay, it's gonna stay on that 3rd fret, 2nd string. Should sound like that. So the C, and this is what you're doing, is walking down that A string, 5th string. Walk down this finger, then bring this finger up, 4th string, 3rd fret. Should sound like that. On that 2nd string, 3rd fret. So C. Now what we're doing, we're going to hold this position. We're going to slide it up 1, 2. So when you get to this position here, right here, slide it up 1, 2, 1, 2. Then he's going back to the D chord. Or going back to the, back to the G chord. Starts all over again. But in the original song, Page is actually, I believe he's playing a 12 string and he's hitting the higher G chord up here. So that kind of sounds like. Like that. You don't really have to hit that just to get through the song. Go back to the D chord. So maybe you helped a few of y'all out there doing a little Over the Hill Far Away song by the Zeppelin. Mr. Page there, little riff. Yeah, any little thing you can learn, like I keep turning in, I guess, my motto. I don't know, it's a motto or something cool to say. You can only go up when you're learning how to play the guitar. You're not going to go down. Doesn't matter what you learn. If I can show you, if you can just learn this chord right here, that's something. If you can learn a little bit of a hammer off, learn how to pull off, especially on an acoustic guitar. So if you can learn hammer-ons and pull-offs on an acoustic guitar, which the strings are, they're higher, harder to play, you'll love doing it on an electric guitar, let me tell you. A lot easier to play. Because my fingers are going a lot further down. Which when you get into the action of guitars, acoustic guitars, and so on and so forth. So hope to help somebody. If you've seen this the first time, I hope you subscribe to my channel if you want to. Move on to another guitar instructor on this song. Of course, Marty Schwartz is #1 out there. He always has been. Been at it a long time. I appreciate his work. So appreciate you watching, and everybody have a good guitar day. Appreciate it.